Let's learn about WCAG 2.1 Success Criterion 3.3.3 Error Suggestion. This criterion requires that suggestions for correcting input errors are provided to users when they make mistakes on a website or application. Here are some examples on how to implement this success criterion. Provide suggestions for correcting input errors. When a user makes an input error, provide suggestions to help them correct it. These suggestions should be easy to understand and follow, and they should be specific to the error that was made. Provide suggestions as soon as possible. Suggestions for correcting input errors should be provided as soon as possible after the error is made. This helps users correct their mistakes quickly and easily, and it prevents frustration and confusion. Allow users to review and correct errors. Users should be able to review and correct their input errors before submitting a form or completing a process. This includes providing a way to navigate back to the error and correcting it, as well as allowing users to confirm their corrections before proceeding. Here are some examples of how to implement error suggestion in code. In a form field where the user is required to enter a date, if the user enters an invalid date format, an error message should appear suggesting the correct date format. In this example, the pattern attribute is used to specify the format of the date that the user is expected to enter. If the user enters an invalid date format, the ARIA_describeB attribute is used to associate the form field with the error message. In a password field, if the user enters a password that does not meet the complexity requirements, an error message should appear suggesting a stronger password. In this example, the pattern attribute is used to specify the complexity requirements for the password. If the user enters a password that does not meet these requirements, the ARIA_describeB attribute is used to associate the password field with the error message. In a search field, if the user enters a search term that does not return any results, an error message should appear suggesting alternative search terms. In this example, the input event is used to detect when the user enters a search term. If the search term does not return any results, the error message is displayed and the search term is inserted into the message using the text content property. If the user enters a new search term that returns results, the error message is hidden and the search term is removed from the message. By implementing these guidelines and examples, you can help ensure that your website or application provides useful suggestions to users when they make input errors.